Welcome to Charts Today. My name is David Linton, and today's edition for Wednesday, the 30th of November, comes to you from London. And a lot of green on the screen this morning. We went out as bullish on all our energy products this morning to clients, and that's very much what's happened. And we're breaking higher on European gas prices, and I've done a post on LinkedIn this morning about that, and the fact that the on-balance volume was already breaking higher gave us a little bit of a clue. We'll come back to the energy mix at the end, but just having a quick look through the markets, quite a lot of green on the screen. We see here that we've got the dollar just sitting on this 105 level, and that's the critical level now to watch for the dollar. And could this be the beginning of a head and shoulders pattern? Will be very interesting to see. Looking at the euro, that's up 1/3%, so we are still in that bullish neutral territory. And looking at sterling, just nudging the 120 mark. We're just slightly below that this morning, but looking good for a recovery there. Taking a look at Bitcoin, we are at 16,800, so we have seen quite a recovery there. It did nudge 17,000, but the fact is the long-term targets are still bearish. Remembering this is my weekly, my daily, and my 60-minute, my long-term, medium-term, and short-term view of the market. The futures are looking quite perky today. We've got the Nasdaq future up, and also markets in Europe looking quite strong. I posted yesterday about the UK outperforming the US. We're up nearly 1% there in the UK. Really not far on the FTSE future from making a new high, so definitely worth watching that there. And if you look at the DAX in Germany, we are also heading higher, up 0.5%, so that's looking quite strong as well. The Hang Seng is up another 2%, having risen 5%. Japan was down very slightly, but realistically, most markets are looking pretty bullish and in the short, medium term. And this Chinese market was just slightly higher. Of course, all eyes on political and social unrest there and COVID cases. Looking at the Sensex in India, just powering ahead. Of course, these big upside targets, that's very significant. We'll look at the energy mix in a minute, but we are seeing things like wheat up higher, sugar up 1.3%, wheat up 0.4%. Not enough to really change the fact that short and medium term we're lower. We'll be writing our monthly report out to enterprise clients today, covering over 100 different global instruments, including soft commodities. Gold is edging higher at 1761. Good to see us the right side of 1750, and just starting to make several week highs here. We just need to get to 1780 to break higher as well. And if we look at US 10-year yields, they're down slightly to 3.72%. The energy mix, as I mentioned, is looking pretty bullish all round. We are seeing Brent crude up nearly 2%. WTI, we had very clear targets this morning for WTI, which called us bullish for the day. Keeping an eye on those 1-minute charts, because you can see there the targets kicking in. So those targets have been activated. US nat gas is really just was bullish a moment ago, just down on the day today, but we went out as bullish because again we're above the cloud there. Emissions are back above that 80 level and really rocketing, so looking quite strong there. And US looking at TTF much higher there at 7%, nat gas, MBP up 7%, and German power up 3%. So all in all, markets looking pretty good today. That's it for today. Until tomorrow, happy charting. Bye for now.